you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew
Now, the
up
Jazz was a
around pro
horrible
athletes.
team last
His
season.
father worked in Major League Baseball.
During season 1 of
Donovan
this. We
said,
beat them every time we came
I
up
saw
against
guys
them.
making
So
millions, staying humble and grounded.
time to see
I
if
also
they've
saw
upped
the
their
other
game
side.
What a great guy.
for this
DA,
season.
Thank you for that. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Anderson, and it's Sharp and at the 2. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Malone is out there with Paul Millsap, and it's Portis in at the point. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Millsap dishes to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Anderson outside from deep three-point range, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
I'll take it.
He's not going to miss that sort of an
Yeah,
opportunity.
if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to take the
Anderson's
shots.
gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Now here's Portis. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
And he wreaked havoc on defense with 4 steals for the game.
Malone. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block
Almost.
more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Here's Randall.
Woo!
Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
I'm glad we kept Robinson,
That's
though.
why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
All right, time to try for some
Beating
steals.
Everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
From
Take it.
downtown, a three-pointer
That's
is
right,
on
baby.
target.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Millsap kicks to Ingles.
Ingles has a slow dribble, so I might be able to steal from him again this game. We'll see.
Just 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a
That's a
foul. Gets the
nasty
whistle,
foul.
and 2 shots coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
And Mitchell drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Porter. Some nice passing by New York here.
I'll take it.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, this is the kind of
Robinson's
start they
great
were
for
hoping
those
for.
second chance
Jazz have gone
shots.
2 for 4 from the field so far today.
All right, Portis. Am I going to be able to get it
Portis
from
with it.
you?
Mitchell left side.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And a deep 3 from Jay. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 10. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
Inside, here's Porter. Plays it up and banks it in.
Nice.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. The Knicks also changing it up. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Porter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And it's out of bounds.
Oh, I
The
thought somebody
Jazz
called
as
timeout
Utah
again.
retains possession.
I was like, we just had a
Just
timeout.
not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
All right.
Jones against Holmes. To end the run.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside. And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art.
Woo!
And that's the result you'll get.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Trailblazers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night.
I wasn't guarding him close enough. That's my
The
fault.
basket. The Knicks leading by 8. Stolen by O'Neal.
Oh, Kuzma did not
And
get the
now
ball.
Utah, fast break. Anderson with the block. They get it back. Count it. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Not good enough, ladies and gentlemen.
Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far.
I'll take that.
Excellent pace to their offense. Yep, it counts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
No, 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 no.
And the rejection by Holmes.
Good job.
Anderson right side. Fires from 18. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's 13 points for Che.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits.
Shit.
Trying to run
Snizzle.
away and not look back.
How good is that?
Come on,
he
give
can
me the
make
ball.
a defender look foolish at times.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Van Vliet.
Oh, yeah.
Holmes
Van
trying to
Vliet
free
was
himself
right
up.
in there.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Is Van Vliet or Van
We're
Cleet?
seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
They're just going to run the clock now.
Here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Shot clock at 5.
Not let him get off a shot.
From deep. He can't hit that time. And an overpowering first quarter effort.
We got
Already a
Kuzma, too,
double-digit
this season.
advantage. Knicks lead by 10. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team.
Everybody had their reputations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball.
And you know, Greg, look for New York. Porter's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Michael Porter comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Anderson in for Smith.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Setting the floor for the Knicks.
I'm not going to make that
Rashawn
shot.
Holmes out there with
Holy
Porter.
crap, I made that
And
shot.
there's Anderson. Then it's Porter.
I'm surprised.
And it's Van Vliet in at the 2 guard.
Van Vliet is what it
Jazz trail
sounds
by
like.
8.
I haven't ever paid attention.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Timberwolves was terrific. He contributed 51 points, and all game long it seemed like he couldn't
My
miss from
defense is
outside the arc,
horrible.
converting many times from distance. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks,
No, they
David.
touched
Greg,
that.
It was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working. And
No!
we wonder why. Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And another one in the scoring column.
least I recovered
for him. He's
that.
7 of 10 from the field.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Malone dishes to Mitchell.
Nope. No, 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 no.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What are you going to do?
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate
You gotta
ability to make people
contest
foul
the
him.
shot.
This is his
You gotta
second
contest
trip
it.
to the line in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Anderson passes to Holmes. To the paint.
Woo!
And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Porter. 21 points for Che.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time.
I've only gotten 1 steal in this game.
The pass to O'Neal.
Got 4 in the last
Sit
game.
on the wing. Here's the 3. That misses.
We'll
and
take
he's
it.
0 for 4. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Knicks.
Shot.
They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Anderson gets it to go.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
What are you on, buddy?
Allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Last second shot, baby.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part.
That's why he was on fire coming down the lane like that.
Thank you, David.
He's
And
trying to
we'll be back
beat
for
the
third
clock.
quarter of action following
But we was
halftime.
there. Stopped him cold and got the last second shot. Buzz beater.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Paul Millsap out there with Malone, and it's Portis in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game.
I'll take it.
You see how
Oh, I probably could have done a
prepares
layup
the
for
work
that.
ethic,
Ah.
the way he interacts with his teammates, and when he hits the floor, it's all
That was
about
my
the
fault.
game.
Pass to Ingles.
Totally could have
When you
made
look at
that
the
shot.
balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more
I
players
tipped
demand
it.
trades,
Didn't get the steal,
sign
though.
shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my
Oh,
era,
yeah.
our best players were fearful for the length of
Woo,
their contracts
shot.
or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined
Shot.
about whether or not they do.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll take the foul.
Yeah, way to play and attack.
Oh,
and get
I
to the
can't believe
line.
we made that.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. No good on the second free
No
throw.
good on the second. I got to
Down the
put more
stretch
points in
of
my...
last season, Greg, we saw some
Free
teams
throw.
resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt. And they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about 25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest, but by the
Shoot.
same token,
I was late on the...
200 million investment.
Early on
I
the
wanna
block
protect
shot,
my
though.
investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my
Shot.
organization's
I'll
all
take the
better for it.
fouls.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Dennis Smith, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws.
A
good
point
for
is a point is a
Anderson.
point, they say.
Jazz trail by 12. Here's Wright Foreman. Millsap passes to Wright Foreman. Here's Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Knox. Still getting warmed
I'll
up
take it.
offensively. No scoring yet from him. Took him no time at all on that one. Anderson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Knicks. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd.
I'll be interested to see if I can get
Wright
MVP
Foreman,
this
the pass
season.
to Bogdanovich.
On my previous 2
Here's the lob to the
characters,
hoop. And then Jones with
I
the
could
jam.
not get
And
MVP
maybe
during the
that'll
first 2
trigger them.
seasons.
Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Passes it to Knox. Smith on the wing. New York moving it around. Pass to Knox.
Woo,
Here's
shot.
Anderson from the arc.
Nope.
Utah with the rebound. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Left side, Portis.
Crap.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. New York calls timeout. O'Neal's check in for the Jazz.
All right, they pulled me after that foobar.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. A 12-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Nice job,
And
nice
New
job.
York, looking at who they've got. Porter
Give it.
is out there with
I'll
Randall.
take the shot.
And there's Rashawn Holmes.
Nope.
And there's Anderson. And it's Sharp and at the shooting guard position.
Timing was
The
off.
Jazz shooting at a decent
I'll take that.
44% clip here.
Ah, no, I won't.
And here's Clarkson. Down low. Porter with the steal.
Nice job, Porter. Take it.
And there's the pass to Sharp. Fires the 3.
Nicely
Good on the
done.
3-point shot.
Nicely done.
And the Knicks lead by 15.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
I only got 1 assist this game. I had 7 last game, so I'm not doing very
Now,
good on the
here's
assist
Clarkson.
columns
Defense is right there.
this game.
Bogdanovich inside. Randall on him.
Get it.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised
Ah,
him a
my
little
timing
bit.
was off, and I
Wasted
still
no
made the
time
shot.
on that
Woo.
one.
Got lucky
Anderson's
on
got
that.
38 points.
That's what the badges
The
are for.
defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Clarkson. Banked in off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Anderson. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A point is a point is a
Anderson's
point.
got 5 points now this quarter. Jazz trail by 18. Mitchell outside. Shot from the wing. The Knicks pull it in.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Sinks the triple.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Oh, I can't believe he caught that.
Randall finds Anderson. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I
my
was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
And
kidding.
yeah. Well, I was wired shut
Wow.
for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a
Playing
game, but I'll tell you
basketball
what,
with a jaw
I don't
wired
know
shut
if
is
I would do that
intense.
today.
That's hardcore.
You know,
But
it
championship, you know, once in a
time
lifetime
championship.
opportunity. Like
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
the grind is the grind,
got
baby.
My legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Do what you gotta do.
Oh, ouch.
That's
What
the
a
difference
beautiful look.
between
Randall
professionals and
continues to round
Arnold
out his
Schwarzenegger's talked a lot about
game
that over the
in the
years.
prime
Like,
of his
you know, no
career.
pain, no gain. You know, the pros are the people who
This
are
is a
willing to
good
push
look,
through and do the things that normal people can't
Outside
or
Portis.
won't. And I got stuck on my own player.
Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too
Whoop.
open. I think it may have surprised him.
50-point
and that's why he
game.
missed.
I believe I
Heavy
had
incoming
a 50-point
from
game
beyond the
every
arc, a
game
key
this
part
season
of their
so far.
initiative this entire fourth quarter.
That will not
Interesting
happen all the
approach coming
time.
down the stretch.
Because when we get into
Looking to
the
rack up
further into the
points in
season,
chunks.
all the teams get better, and especially when you get into the championship, those guys
To
guard
Mitchell.
me
A reverse.
so
Robinson
hardcore.
with the block.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just
Woo!
a total
Leave me open.
obliteration,
I'll take
if
it.
you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now. for
Nobody's
New York.
guarding me
It
these
was a
games.
standout performance
Championship
across the
games,
I mean, it
they
was
do
like
not let
watching
me take
a
these kind of
cat play
shots.
with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the
Screen's
season
coming.
series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Che.
I'll take it.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Well, this is what you're trying to do.
Come
Put
back
the game
here.
away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and
No.
making big shots.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for your Jazz, Portis. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
O'Neal's checked in for Portis. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Utah. He kicks it to Matthews. That shot no good. So New York will take it the other way. And here's Anderson.
Shot.
from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Anderson's got 57 points.
They just blocked out the noise,
Oops.
kept on grinding.
Stay on that guy.
And this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's
You
O'Neal.
got it.
Lays it up off the glass. Anderson outside. From deep. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just
It was game
rolled
5,
to
right?
this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
All right, that's the end of game 5. I'm going to take a quick
Greg
break and be
Anthony,
back
and
for
David
game
Aldridge.
6.
This is Kevin Harlan.
Here in a moment.
Thanking you for